you're probably not using the A minor pentatonic scale properly, and I don't mean that you're playing the wrong notes. Most guitar players know the scale pretty early on, and it sounds fine on its own, but when you start improvising over real chords, A minor, D minor, E minor, etc., it can start to sound a little bit random, like you're running up and down a shape instead of actually making music. And the missing piece is usually quite simple. You're not thinking about the chords underneath. Let me show you what I mean. We'll be using the A minor pentatonic scale with the notes A, C, D, E and G, and we'll use it over a simple progression: A minor, D minor and E minor. So we have the notes A, C, D, E, G, and then A, C, D, E, G, A and C. The scale will stay exactly the same the whole time. What changes are the notes we choose to emphasize. As the chords change, some notes from the scales match the chords underneath. These notes are called chord tones. They tend to sound more settled and connected to the harmony. The other notes still work, but they often create movement and tension. Neither of these things is wrong. The trick is learning which notes feel stable and which notes create motion. A minor has the notes A, C and E. We have the notes A, C and E, A, C and E, A and C. So a lot of these notes are already contained within the pentatonic scale. When the A minor chord is playing, try landing on A, C or E and listen to how settled those notes sound. So over an A minor chord, all the A notes, C notes and E notes are going to sound safe and stable. And when we play D notes or G notes, they're going to have more colour and tension. These notes still work, but they create a different feeling. When the chord changes to D minor, we have the notes D, F and A. The pentatonic scale doesn't contain the F note, but it does contain the D and A notes. A, D, A, D and A. So when D minor arrives, try aiming for D or A. So the A note, D, they both sound really settled. The C, E and G have a little bit of tension in there. The E minor chord contains the notes E, G and B, and the pentatonic scale contains the notes E and G. So when the E minor chord arrives, try landing on those notes. We have E and G, E and G. So we have E minor, the E note and G note sound really settled. But when we play a C, a D or A, we have a lot of tension in there. A simple experiment. Put on a backing track using the chords A minor, D minor, E minor, or record yourself playing them on your phone. First, improvise freely using the pentatonic scale, and then do it again, but this time when the chord changes, aim for A, C or E notes over the A minor chord, D or A notes over the D minor chord, and E and G notes over the E minor chord. Don't worry about speed, don't worry about lots of notes, just listen. You'll start hearing how certain notes feel more stable over certain chords. The real goal isn't to memorize theory, the goal is to hear the chord changes. Targeting chord tones helps your solo sound less like scale practice and more like music. You're still using the same pentatonic scale and you're still using the same box shape, but now you're reacting to the harmony underneath. And that's one of the biggest steps towards making your improvisation sound intentional rather than random.